Many thanks. Patrick has already sent his reply. 'Twould seem my mother's tyranny has been weighing heavily on his heart. He has pledged to continue our correspondence and aid me in putting an end to my mother's injustices. This would not have been possible without your assistance. I am afraid I cannot offer much in the way of recompense. I have a great deal yet to learn, you see. Much is said of the Arisen, though I confess I
Thankless job, this.
A court full of nobles, and not one noble heart.
I've been on my feet all day.
I'm ready to fall asleep on my feet.
It's our duty to see this peace protected.
Bunch of sluggards. Need new blood.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here? We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
I suppose 'tis so.
My pack's grown rather heavy.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
I wish I could go with you.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Ah, I see you found the spectacles. Shall we deliver them to their rightful owner, Magistrate Walder? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Strike with lightning on your side!
Ah, you've returned. Oh, my spectacles. Well done, sir. With these, I shall have no need to fear any letters, be they small or faintly scrawled. I shall learn aught I can, but the day might come when I can repay this debt I owe you. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
That was certainly worthwhile.
That was hardly a challenge for adventurers of our...
If I were you, I would tread lightly around the Queen region. Back again, eh? What is it? I begin to doubt I will e'er find the time to read every tome. Back again, eh? You've a decent head on those shoulders.
At once, Master.
Let us see what you're made of.
I grant you roaring flame. Come to think of it, we might already have what we seek stored away.
Day of rest. I've been on my feet all day.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Open your eyes, everyone. It is dark out, but our day begins. Shall we check our packs and be off?
This looks as good a place as any.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As a true risk, I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
We have been entrusted with a task. Let us approach it with all due care. It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Pawns aren't permitted entry to the palace, but I would see you to the entrance if I may. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Here we are. We shall remain here.
You are the Arisen, yes? The cap. Follow me! Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
Winches on all sides. Sometimes I wonder if you've heard swirling of the sorts. There's ought to be said. Such piety is a blessing.
Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my fate...
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Well, well. We meet again Is this stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered.
Is that all you have to say for yourself?
'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you far with me. Something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you. Perhaps you'll be good enough to repay me when next we meet. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is neither...
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign. Now to report to Captain Brandt. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. We ought to put it to good use.
Look as long as you please.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not... Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this God's way? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot. Can we... And ere it slips my mind, pray.
Phasus. Now there's a name to remember.
All the best tales from travelers of you.
I know.
As a reward for Your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that Your Majesty return once you've...
Fancy a look at my wares?
Wait, as they say. This place always puts me.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the... Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Come, we've much to... be getting on with.
All my days were so tranquil.
Lots to be taken care of before the day starts.
Oh, what does this say? Shall we take a closer look? I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, if ever you've need of an ear to listen. A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift, that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control and, in time, will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands. How terrible.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
Never have I seen such a fiend! If we attack it head-on, we are doomed to defeat! I grant you lightning's fangs! Allow me. Wait a moment.
Fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
That's it! Now's our chance to strike! Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
Of course.
That's enough.
Off with you then!
Glad we understand each other. You may pass.
We shall await you here, Master.
Stop this! I beg of you! That's enough! It hurts. Nowhere to go!
Well met. Glad to see you in good health. The tyranny of the Queen Regent's faction knows no bounds. Passage, I had intended to endure it till Ulrika returned to us, but I fear the villagers have already reached their limit. I'll be honest with you, as you've earned my trust. We've a mind to leave this village, for the Dragon's Flame has devastated the land here. When I mentioned as much in a letter I had smuggled to... Only problem is how we're going to get past the soldiers. They've confiscated all weapons to force... Perhaps if we could reclaim the stolen weapons, or find a means of procuring some anew, we could force our way out through... Alas, we villagers are kept under constant watch. It would be unwise for us to attempt...
I'm done for.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
Give it up! You've nowhere to go!
How are you faring? Have you been able to procure any weapons for us? You've reclaimed our weapons. Well done, sir. I am certain the other villagers shall be glad to... My thanks. I'd wager we stand a fighting chance now. The time has come to leave this village behind.
I've got you cornered, rat!
Don't fret, I've got you. With me! Hold your ground. Do not let our foe approach. Have courage! Cannot be!
Retreat! We must withdraw and regroup!
There's a ladder here.
You have my gratitude for all you've done on our behalf. If I were you, I'd leave this place before reinforcements arrive. At any rate, this is where we part ways. But if you're of a mind to visit, know that we'll welcome you into our...
With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a ferry stone to return here in an instant. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Welcome, sir. Doubly. So, if you're here to buy... Many thanks, sir.
Not buying? That's just as well.
I heard what transpired. Thank you for fighting. You cannot imagine my relief when I beheld that everyone had made it out unharmed. Say, would you visit me again once night has fallen?
Sometimes this is the only place I can find... Buy a little something, won't you? Hope to see you again.
Welcome to browse my wares. For bread and board, you'll find none better. Do stop by again.
Don't feel safe here.
of this!
Oh, you've come. Glad I am to see you. Follow me, if you would. Tis a strange thing. I ne'er knew how vast the sky was, till I left Mel behind. Time and again you have come to my aid. Would that I could repay you in some way. Alas, there is little I have to offer. Yet, if your heart e'er aches for a place to call home, then may this village... No, not the village. If e'er you're in need of a hearth to return to, then let it be mine. Whate'er trials we may face, I shall see this village and its people safely through them all. Where does the road call you? Do tell. Whate'er trials we may...
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Buy a little something, won't you? Hope to see you again.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. Ah, excellent find.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Hope to see you again.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to...
Always a fresh breeze blowing round.
Someone's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
This ox cart's bound for I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
I shall be on top form today. I can beat
We have reached our destination. Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
You understand how heavy the burden of duty can be. Would you hear my request? I thank you. I hadn't thought I could grow. You understand how heavy the...
We must rest. Good morrow, everyone. Come. We've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
Say, do I know you from somewhere?
At once, Master.
Well, this is nice. Fancy running into you.
That's acting up today. Oh dear.
Don't you e'er tire of running to and fro? I hadn't thought I could grow so fond of someone.
Puts me in the mood for a song.
Some call it culture.
Seems I hear naught but...
'Tis a chest. I shall
Thank you kindly. For you, as a token of my appreciation. The better world would have more place. Together, we will...
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
At least I go, knowing I fought...
Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map.
You're wasting your time talking to me.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Hope to see you again.
Our pack...
It's been a hard day.
Welcome, sir. Doubly so if you're here to hope to see you again.
Well met. Glad to see you in good health. Would you be willing to lend me your aid? You've my thanks. What's your business here?
Swapping stories is one of life's great...
Business arisen.
How's life treating? Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be... Glad to assist you. Do come again.
Well
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.